Have you ever wondered what you would do with a second chance at life? For one 34-year-old shut-in, this question becomes his new reality. After being unceremoniously evicted from his home following his parents' funeral, his pathetic life comes to an abrupt and violent end. In a final, uncharacteristic act of courage, he throws himself in front of a speeding truck to save a group of teenagers, only to be killed on impact. But instead of oblivion, he awakens to find himself reborn as a baby named Rudius Greyret, memories of his past life fully intact. He is now in a world of swords and sorcery, a place of wonder and danger. Vowing not to repeat the mistakes of his past, he dedicates himself to living this new life to the absolute fullest, with no regrets. This resolve fuels an intense desire for self-improvement. As a mere toddler, Rudius discovers an incredible, innate talent for magic. He begins practicing in secret, devouring every magical text he can find and pushing the limits of his power, quickly growing far beyond what anyone would expect from a child his age. His prodigious talent does not go unnoticed for long. His parents, a former adventurer swordsman and a healing mage, decide to hire a proper tutor to nurture his gift. They bring in a young but skilled mage named Roxy McGurdia. Initially, Roxy is stunned by the sheer magical power emanating from a boy so young, but she takes him under her wing, teaching him advanced magic and helping him overcome his past trauma. Eventually, Rudius is deemed ready for the outside world and is sent to the home of his relatives to act as a private tutor for his cousin, a fiery and violent young noble named Iris Boreas Greyret. The start is rocky, as Eris's spoiled and aggressive nature clashes with Rudius's attempts to teach her. However, through a mix of cleverness, patience, and genuine care, he slowly breaks through her tough exterior, earning her trust, respect, and ultimately, a deep and powerful friendship. Just as Rudius and Iris are beginning to truly bond, their lives are irrevocably shattered by a cataclysmic event. A blinding, silent explosion of magical energy, later known as the Mana Calamity, engulfs the entire Fidua region in a flash of white light. When the light fades, millions of people have vanished, teleported to random, often lethal, locations across the globe. Rudius and Iris find themselves flung across the world, landing together in the heart of the treacherous and hostile demon continent. Lost, terrified, and surrounded by danger, they are on the brink of despair. It is then that they are saved by an unlikely protector, Rugerd Superdia, a warrior from the feared Super tribe, a race reviled and dreaded for their violent history. Seeing their plight, Rugerd takes pity on the children and agrees to escort them on the long journey back home. To travel more safely, they form an adventurer party, taking on the fearsome name of his tribe, Dead End. Thus begins their epic journey home. The trio travels across vast continents and perilous landscapes, from the harsh wilderness of the Demon Continent to the bustling port cities of the Millis Continent. They face down deadly monsters, navigate treacherous political situations, and battle formidable foes, growing stronger and more capable with each challenge. Rudius, once a recluse, learns what it means to be a true adventurer, to fight for his life and protect those he cares about. After years of hardship and travel, they finally reach the Usura Kingdom, their home region. However, the home they return to is not the one they left. The political landscape has been thrown into chaos, and their families are scattered. In the wake of their journey's end, Iris, feeling she is not strong enough to stand by Rudius's side, makes a heart-wrenching decision. She leaves him in the middle of the night to embark on her own quest for strength, leaving a devastated Rudius to face the next chapter of his life, once again all alone. But what seems like an end is merely the start of a new, uncertain journey.